Next up is the horse racing abroad handicap over 1 mile 6.5 furlongs for 0 to 90. Just Like Rambo is the top weight for John Morgan. Persian Soldier, Daniel French. Pitkin Park, David Robertson. Deepest Purple, Martin Leadham. Pilot, David Hurley. Points Henry, Dan Hughes. York, Matt Cooper. Act of Treason for Graham Clutterbuck, and Classic Mode and Lion Star for Alex Cherry. 10 runners then for this one. And away they go. And fairly even break just on this near side. Looks to be Pitkin Park for David Robertson, the first to show. And then a wall of about 5 horses in second. Make that the wall of the rest of the field as they all move up together. And Act of Treason now for Graham Clutterbuck takes over the running. So Act of Treason it is, who leads now by about 3 lengths from Just Like Rambo for John Morgan in second. The Alex Cherry pair, Lion Star and Classic Mode comes next. The grey for David Hurley on the outside there. I've got David's name there for a moment. Is Pilot. In behind Pilot comes Deepest Purple. Then comes Persian Soldier. Pitkin Park over on the rail with Points Henry and York just our back marker for Matt Cooper early on. But it's Act of Treason who leads them as we get this bird's eye view. Has about a 4 lengths advantage over Just Like Rambo. Then comes Lion Star on the outside of Stablemate Classic Mode. In the orange colours on the near side is Persian Soldier. Then comes Pilot for David Hurley. Points Henry, the other grey, for Dan Hughes in behind that. Then we've got Deepest Purple, Pitkin Park on the rail, and York still our back marker. But it's Act of Treason who leads by about 3 lengths now to Lion Star. Then comes Just Like Rambo. Behind Just Like Rambo is Persian Soldier and Classic Mode. Then behind that becomes Pilot with a little gap back to Points Henry, York, Deepest Purple and Pitkin Park now the back marker on the rail, but it's Act of Treason who still leads. There's less than a mile now to run. Act of Treason from Lion Star and Just Like Rambo. Little gap then back to Persian Soldier and Classic Mode. Then comes Pilot. Gap then back to York, Deepest Purple and Pitkin Park. The other grey Points Henry on the outside for Dan Hughes, but it's Act of Treason who's still leading this one from Lion Star and Just Like Rambo. Persian Soldier now getting closer between those two. They're past the 6 furlong pole, and it's Act of Treason from Lion Star, Persian Soldier and Just Like Rambo. Gap then back to the remainder who are beginning to make a charge, being led by Deepest Purple, but it's Act of Treason out in front from Persian Soldier. Act of Treason kicks again as they pass the 5 furlong pole, and it's Act of Treason by a couple of lengths to Persian Soldier. Just Like Rambo on the rail, Deepest Purple on the outside. Then comes Lion Star, York, the 2 greys, Pilot and Points Henry, Pitkin Park and Classic Mode dropping out of the rear of the field, but it's Act of Treason still leading. 3.5 furlongs left to run. York now coming with a run for Matt Cooper, as is the grey Pilot on this near side, being tracked by the other grey Points Henry, but it's still Act of Treason who leads inside 3 furlongs. Act of Treason from York and Pilot, then comes Pitkin Park and Points Henry. These have a little gap now over the rest of the field. Act of Treason over on the rail for Graham Clutterbuck has led all the way. York and Pilot battling for second, but it's still Act of Treason. Furlong and a half now left to run. Act of Treason from Pilot, Pitkin Park, Points Henry and York. Deepest Purple trying to get back on terms, but it's still Act of Treason with a furlong left to run. Act of Treason being challenged now by Pilot, and it's Pilot beginning to get up with Pitkin Park. Pilot on this near side, Pitkin Park on the far side. Pilot just from Pitkin Park, but Pitkin Park now starting to get up on the shadow of the line. It's Pitkin Park just on the line from Pilot and York. Then came Points Henry, Deepest Purple all the way back to Classic Mode at the rear of the field. And there wasn't much in that at the end, but I think the David Robertson horse just got up on the line. Pitkin Park from Pilot, the short head at least. York running on for third, and it is Pitkin Park by a short head for David Robertson. Pilot in second for David Hurley. York for Matt Cooper in third. Points Henry for Dan Hughes in fourth, and Deepest Purple for Martin Leadham in fifth.